Small professional services businesses are working harder than ever. They need capacity, capability, and high trust partners they can rely on. So we polled experts and gathered insights from leaders across our network and put together the Small Business Success Stack. It's a series of tips from 4 different types of partners that every small business benefits from. So today I'm speaking with Michele Bonacorte of BetterSpaces. She's the director and community manager and our client. Her 2 tips: number 1, do what you say you're going to do. And number 2, make it easy to work with you. Listen to the full interview next. I am so pleased to be here with Michele Bonacorte from BetterSpaces. And Michele, I'd love you to introduce yourself and the work that you do at BetterSpaces.
Okay. It's wonderful to be here, Farnia, and I do value our relationship for sure. So, Better Spaces, if you don't know what Better Spaces is, it's exactly what the name implies.
Mhm,
We bring happiness, we create space,
mhm,
we create lounges, we create events, we create moments
mhm,
in the workday for tenants who are coming to
mhm,
work in our buildings, for the
mhm.
landlords that we serve.
Yeah.
We provide lounges for buildings. We provide events in those lounges, or if you don't have a lounge, in the lobby. So when you're coming to work that day, you get a break in your day somehow that shifts your mindset
Yeah.
into a space of relaxation, recharging, happiness, and just good mojo.
Mhm,
And we also have an app that serves over 230 to 80 buildings
mhm.
that we serve and clients, where virtually you can have a connection.
Yeah.
So and I direct that, whether it's Farnia
Mhm.
giving words of inspiration in the workplace, or we can go as far as holistic, seasonal ways to treat your body.
Mhm.
So it's really that work-life balance
Yeah.
that Better Spaces provides. So we
Mhm,
really are a hybrid because we're in locations, we're serving locations as events, and
mhm.
then we're also digitally reaching out to whomever wants to listen.
Yeah. What I love about Better Spaces and what actually drew me in was that concept of work-life balance, and you
Yeah.
get to have a little dose of balance each day. I mean, there's programming just about every day, and there's programming on playback if you missed it. So,
Yes,
so,
also
so that
available on
idea,
demand,
yeah,
for
it's
sure.
it's it's the dose of balance. Yeah.
And what my challenge is to reach out to somebody who's busy in their day,
Mm-hmm.
to come in, to tune in live
Mm-hmm.
because they're live moments, and ask questions.
Mm-hmm.
So you're meeting professionals, instructors, artisans who not only are going to give you information, but also guide you through something and answer your question
Yeah.
if you, are curious.
Yeah.
It's really just it's a curiosity feed.
Yeah. I think about one of the sessions that I had earlier in the year. There was someone who joined who was going through like a circumstance, and we had the session, and right afterwards, like stayed on the line, and we did some live coaching, and it was wonderful. It's like if she had not joined that day, that moment, she wouldn't have had that moment. So
Yes.
you're really creating something special there with the
Yeah.
programming that you have. So I'd love to know, Michele, as it's been such a pleasure working with Better Spaces over just over a year now, actually.
Yeah.
And I'd love to know, what do you consider when you're thinking about all the amazing partners that you guys have,
Mhm.
right? What makes a good partner?
I think it's got to be easy.
Okay.
It has to just unfold naturally and also be easy for both parties. Requesting, I need this information in order to have you be part of us, and receiving it in a
Hmm.
timely manner so that, that's just the tip of the iceberg, but then there's all of these other levels to make it happen. And we're just getting busier, it seems. We're everything is rolling. We're all back. And the workload seems to have increased. Now I call it, you were hired for a job, but it's the job now. It's not just the job you were hired for, it's all this other stuff too. So for partnerships to make them really work, it's got to just flow. And if it's a little too much, if it's a little too glitchy, then you
Mhm.
start to second guess, oh, do I really want to do business with this person?
Yeah.
This isn't it's more work for me to make this happen. I might have this great vision of what we can do together, but if it's not a partnership, if it really isn't a 50-50, it's not going to fly.
Yeah.
So I've learned that in this genre. Um, of working with vendors.
Yeah.
Same thing with catering vendors or just support partners. If you're not going to give me 100%, because I'm giving you 100%, it's not going to work.
No. So when you feel that tension or some kind of friction, it's like, this doesn't feel good. And is this right? It
Okay.
makes you
And
second guess.
and there are accommodations. There is flexibility is what makes it happen because you want your vision to work.
Yeah.
But and then you start to I personally like to personally meet people.
Yeah.
But we're a big company, we're a big world, and some of like you're not around the corner, but
Mhm.
once we meet once, I think
Yeah.
intuition, the gut, a little investigative reporting, like check out their social, see what they're up to, see how engaged they are in their own business
Yeah.
and what they want to put out there, and then that's going to make it easy for me.
Nice.
Absolutely.
So what else? So you've been doing this for some time and have worked again. You are working with, not have worked, are working with some really, really amazing people.
Yes, I am.
Um, what makes so making it easy, that's one.
Mhm.
What else makes your work in bringing such powerful content to that many buildings and professionals?
Mhm.
What else makes that work easier?
Well, what I like about it also is we are on the Better Spaces app, but we also put our programming out on Eventbrite.
Okay.
So this is the Better Spaces formula. We have our community. So
Yeah.
wherever we are, we're trying to engage with the community around us too, who aren't necessarily in the workplace.
Hmm.
So that means people who really aren't paying to be here.
Hmm.
They're just out there and want your information.
Okay.
And that's my favorite part of what we do because now we're reaching out to the lonely hearts who want to know about matchmaking and relationship experts who would like to feel empowered, but they're home or they're working from home and they don't have a
Yeah.
connection with people on a daily basis or do have a
Yeah.
question about the stock market, whether they're in one of our spaces or they're out around our
Right.
community. And I'm happy to say our Eventbrite community has grown. And sometimes it's easier to access without an application. Sometimes it's easier, I just want this
Okay.
information, and we provide that too. And seeing those numbers grow really does my
Yeah.
heart good because and seeing similar names in the participation list, that gets me excited because now we've reached out, we've touched somebody, they're coming back, and our community is growing and our mission is out there.
Mhm.
I love that.
Okay.
I love
So,
that.
so, um, community. I love that you said community because that's what, actually today's episode is like, networking where you work. So I'm looking forward to that
Right.
episode, but I'd love to hear you talk a little bit more about community because what you create is community.
Yes. So wherever we are, so when we're planning an event in a building in a town that we don't have a lounge in, so now we're representing
Mhm.
within this beautiful lobby or space that hopefully the building is 95% occupied. I
Mhm.
like to tap into who's the cafe vendor. Let's see
Mhm.
if we can use them. If there isn't one, what is the neighboring community that is a small business that makes empanadas or
Mhm.
can do a hot chocolate event or the local nursery, you
Mhm.
know, open space. Let's give them some business. Let's give business to the people that the people in this building
Yeah.
are definitely passing by or aware of. You know, when we mentioned here's a pumpkin from the local nursery, there's a little bit of like, oh, this is community, this is family. It's not just I'm going to work, it's corporate. This is my day. I'm actually part of it without being part of it.
Mm.
And it might be a little more work to
Mhm.
to find those vendors who you can work with, but it's really rewarding when a small business says thank you for your business.
Uh,
And even with numbers rising as far as quantities asked for
yeah.
and prices rising, and we're able to work together. And
Yeah.
that's where relationships, like community relationships, is really important to me and for what we do, wherever our pin is. And
Yeah.
we're in Manhattan too, so you know that's a busy city.
It's a big city.
That is a big, busy city, and I admire the team that does that. I feel like I'm in New Jersey. I drive to the spots and check them out and all that stuff. But I love the fact that we're growing and we must be doing something right because
Yeah.
our relationships with our landlords are like, let's do it again. Let's roll it into next season. Let's keep it going because I think it's that personal touch and we really do care about each and every person that we serve.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
And that's why it's such a joy working with you. Really, it is. Just as I hear you share that, what are the indicators, or what would you say the indicators are that you have the right partners? So I hear you saying like when you're bringing this sense of community together, not only from the partners you're working with, but the local partners that are coming into lobbies and supporting your local activations. What are those signs that you look for that say, hey, you know what, this mix is working?
Yeah. I think it's listening.
Two ears, one mouth, to use it in proportion.
Listening, a lot of listening. So listening and observing what is wanted, what is needed, um, the temperature,
Hmm.
and then finding that right partner who's going to make it easy for you
Yeah.
to do business because you're bringing them money
Hmm.
and they're giving you product,
Hmm.
but it's got to be the right fit
Hmm.
and respect my time
Hmm.
and do what you say you're going to do,
Hmm.
and I will be back. It's
Hmm.
that simple. Make it easy for me to do business with you
Hmm.
and spread the word about your business to a, an environment of thousands of people, hundreds of people. Make it easy for me to spread the word that this is what you serve. And
Hmm.
like I feel like we're the middleman,
Hmm.
but it's got to be a good flow. If it doesn't come easy, it's not meant to be. That's one of my main mottos. And sometimes it's a little more work to try to fit within a budget,
Hmm.
but you have that vision and you have that client that you want to do your best for, and you know who those people are that you're going to be entertaining or bringing that happiness to, and it's just really making that right fit. But it's real important that everybody does what they say they're going to do
Do what you say you're going to
and
do.
show up.
That message is clear,
Yeah.
and I sincerely appreciate you being with me today. I encourage anyone watching this to tune in to Better Spaces event. There's always something amazing
There's
happening.
always
There's about
something
every day
cool.
of the week. There's something amazing happening, and completely free to attend, even virtually. But they are live and really powerful, powerful sessions.
Yeah.
So, how else can anyone contact you, Michelle?
Oh, you can contact me through either team at Better Spaces or Michelle with one L at betterspaces.com. If you have something that you maybe want to promote and be part of our instructor community, if it's timely, if it's seasonal, I entertain everything. Obviously, visit us or visit me, CM, Community Manager, Michelle B. I'm on LinkedIn, Instagram, and soon to be kind of sorta TikTok. So Just promoting. And if you're in the area in New Jersey, my lounge is at Glen Point, which I'm so happy. It's a family run complex, which is amazing.
Wow.
And that's in Teaneck. And we have a lounge called The Point here, where you recharge, you reset, and you just take a minute, get back into your skin, and
Mhm.
attack the day.
Okay.
That's better.
Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So thank you, Michelle, for making this time and sharing these tips on how to be a power partner and to work with organizations like Better Spaces.
Absolutely. And Farnia, I adore you. I think everything that you bring, if anybody is not tuning in, you need to tune in because she always gives you a little nugget to take with you that you go, that's a good tip. Yes. There's a lot of good tips in Better Spaces, but yours are phenomenal and great on Mondays to start the week.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Absolutely.
The Lenserf Group is proud to be named a 2025 Inc. Power Partner. Consult, coach, or train your teams with us. lenserfgroup.com or follow us on LinkedIn, the Lenserf Group.